plants everywhere. It's like pretty crazy. So
okay, well, that will be up on a couple of instigators. Yeah, we'll definitely be posting pictures of that.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna post that one.
But yeah, so we did. What else? What else crazy has been going on?
Did you see the women at the public pool were shamed for breastfeeding at the pool? Did you hear about that one? That was a pretty big story this week.
Well, okay.
So there's a public pool. I forget, you know when you're getting your news for us, you have to follow it up.
Right. I mean, yeah.
So this lady was at a public pool. I forget what state it was in. You know, it was one of those states. And there's two women at the public pool. They decided to breastfeed the kids at the public pool. And people lost their mind. They called the police. And there was all this, like, fuss, because the ladies were breastfeeding because they said the ladies didn't cover their breast, like, enough. But you know what? You're almost naked and you're, like, you're in a bathing suit already. You're at a public pool. Like, why does a boob have to be, like, a big deal anymore? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Would you be shocked if you saw a lady breastfeeding, like, at this day and age? No.
Not at all.
It's so
not
weird.
at all. But but wait, quickly, an update on the Fortnite. It causes you to be asexual, Pamela Anderson said.
Yeah, she said men are losing their sex drive from playing games like Fortnite. Yeah.
All right, Pam.
Well, that's Pam is concerned about male sexuality. It doesn't change you, like, from straight to gay or anything like that.
It just makes you not want to have sex because you're too busy playing the games. She's pretty, I'm sure she's figured something out that nobody else has figured out, that when men start playing sex,
Yeah, it satisfies, like, a sexual kind of...
Well, but they're just too busy. They don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, they don't want to... Well, that, too.
Right. That, to me, would be
let's be honest, like, Fortnite's probably better than... a lot of, I mean, ladies, maybe you need to up your game. We're probably going to get in trouble. I can't say. Maybe the ladies need to up their game a little bit to compete with the digital.
Yeah, that's another
world.
Problem. Yup.
Yeah. Do
we have a millennial story here? What is this? Millennials were upset over baseball team's millennial night?
Yeah. The Alabama Biscuits decided to have what was called a millennial night, and they advertised it as come take your naps and be in your safe space. And so
don't get triggered.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So they pulled out of that the negative connotations with millennials to put together an advertise the Montgomery Biscuits. Yeah. So I mean. So, then it says, want free things without doing too much? Well, you're in luck.
Come to Millennial Night!
Riverwalk Stadium will be millennial friendly on Saturday, July 21st with a participation ribbon giveaway just for showing up. Napping and selfie station and lots of avocados.
Oh, one more time, Dr. Jean. Please sing us.
Yeah. So, the millennials the tweet did not go over well. And so some millennial came back, they said, how about Boomer Night?
Yeah, what's Boomer?
Listen, how about Boomer Night? When the old people leave at the 7th inning stretch, we burn the entire field down. Proceeds of Millennial Night will go to pay for the damage.
Oh, that's a great story.
So it's better. There's one more thing with it.
Okay.
So, there was a lot of backlash. So then Montgomery Biscuits tweets, they said, offended? Feel free to fight your battles in real life. Visit us at Riverwalk Stadium. Any millennials that actually come by during office hours before next Saturday and submits a valid complaint in person to our Millennial Night think tank may get a free ticket. So if you're a millennial and you went down there and complained, you got a free ticket.
You got a free ticket.
Yeah, so, I don't know, they were trying to have fun with it, but it backfired, I guess, so.
Yeah, well, that's a great story, though, and it was so worthy of our millennial song.
Yeah, definitely.
So you didn't transition to get your supernatural powers, because I
did not have to transition.
Right, I see that a trans woman said she got supernatural powers after her transition.
I don't know, I did not do that, though.
So yours... Right.
Nope, I'm just taking the the Klonopin and the Celexa, just like always. I did not have to take anything else. So.
So quickly, I did not
maybe see something like that. So, like, some people believe that your third eye and your mediumship has to do with your pituitary gland. So maybe different hormones could activate that.
Yeah. Quickly, I see you were instigating. I don't want to say the radio station's name, but it wasn't ours. But it is a local radio station that I see Amy.
Like them as competitors.
Yeah, so they posted a picture of Donald Trump and said that because he gave $12 billion in aid to the farmers because he basically hurt them with that, whatever. So tariffs. So they're like, bravo, President Trump, bravo. And you posted this station is full of morons. Boom, blank, that's it.
Yeah, I was instigating on there, and then, I was really all over the CNN page. People were being disgusting about that. Well, remember that? Did you hear about the duck boat incident where that woman lost 9 family members?
I was mortified.
I feel so awful for her. And so, someone set up a GoFundMe, and, they were raising money for the family, for whatever. Honestly, you shouldn't even question what the money's for at this point. Like, how do you go back to work after losing all your kids and your husband?
Horrific.
How do you pick up your life? Like, it's not like you just take a few days off and, have a Klonopin and go back to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These disgusting people on there were actually, questioning, all white Republicans on there. They were actually questioning, well, what is she going to do with all this money? And it's just honestly, that's the only thing you can think of. A black woman receives money because she lost 9 family members. It's not like they were cousins. They were her kids and her husband, and they're questioning her intentions with the money she's given.
Yeah, out of no fault.
Yeah,
no fault of her own.
And people are going on about these.
I mean, that accident was mortifying, and it was on live. Not live, I'm sorry, somebody videotaped that from the shore. They were only 30 feet from the shore, and somebody videoed, they were like, oh, look at that boat, and then, as the people were filming it realized that the boat was getting full of water and starting to sink, they're like, oh my God, it's sinking. But these waves were really, really high. Number one, was the water calm before that boat got in? Because that water was crazy rough, number one.
I guess it came out of nowhere. I don't know how.
Honestly, Lake Ontario does do that. Let's say,
On my brother-in-law's boat, we were out there, and the clouds came in super fast. It was like something out of a movie, and we had to hightail it back.
Happened to us when we were kids. Yep. Yeah. And and that's true because when I was a kid, that happened to us more than once because we had a boat on Lake Ontario. So yes, that could have very well happened. But the fact that nobody really got to put the life jackets on is unbelievable to me. They had them on there. I'm so confused.
One of the thing is these tour boats. We go on them in the Thousand Islands all the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is that duck tour where they're land and water.
It's a different kind of boat, but these captains are doing this all day, every day. And even when I go on the snorkeling trips, when we go on cruises and stuff, we never wear life jackets. They always show us where they are. They don't. It's not common to put them on. It's not commonplace.
Yeah, I know, but I just
when you go for the muster drill, on the cruise, because you cruise.
Right.
You don't go out there with your life jacket on. Have you ever even seen the life jackets on the cruise ship? They tell you where they are. We used to.
Listen, we used to. Now they don't do it, but when we first started cruising, they used to make us bring the life jacket and wear them. Yeah. And I have so many pictures of me and Dan blowing that whistle, pretending with because they had the little whistles hanging from it, and we're posing with the whistle in our mouth, we're laughing, and I'm like, God, this could be. And I posted on Facebook while we're doing it, and I'm like, if we really drown, this is our last picture on Facebook is me and you not paying attention at the muster drill, screwing around and blowing our whistle, taking selfies. Okay, that's how we're going down. Yeah, but it's pretty crazy. All right, so Yeah, so keep honing in those skills, and we will prepare.
Well, if you're interested in being one of my next psychic trolls, message Cindy. Don't message me.
So message us on Couple of Instigators. That's our Facebook. We are also Couple of Instigators on Instagram.
All right.
We'll talk to you next week.
Listening.
All right.